Hello everybody, welcome back to Freaky Funko Friday. My name is Anthony. Welcome to all my freaks watching. Thank you for joining me today. We're going to be doing a video covering the WWE latest Funko Pops that have been released or are being released. So we have 10 in total. There are 3 chases, 1 Target exclusive, and 1 2-pack. So I'm excited about this. So I'm going to do something a little different today. Instead of putting a little picture up here in this corner, and I talk about each one at a time, I'm actually going to put up 2 pictures that show all 10 of them. And we will discuss them blown up widescreen. So you won't see me, you'll just see the picture so you can get a good look of all of them. It's going to cover the entire screen, and that way we can talk about these ones. So I'm going to leave the ones that are dropping in July last, although they do have one, and that one that is dropping that's already out in stores. But I'll leave the July one for the last one. So there's only going to be 2 pictures this time, so we're going to do a little differently. Again, I'm going to put up 2 pictures that shows all of the different ones that are going to be coming out, and we'll start with the first one here. So this one, you can see that these 6 are all 6 of these are currently available. So the first one on the top left is called Triple H Skull King. He is unmasked, and that one is available right now in stores. So if you can't find it in a store, it's probably because it's already sold out, because it is a popular Funko Pop. But definitely keep checking because this one is available, and that is Triple H with his WrestleMania gear on, which I think looks awesome. And this one is called the Skull King. Now the one in the middle, on the top, that is Triple H with his mask. So Triple H masked, and this one's also the Skull King, and this is a chase variant. And these are 1 out of 6 chase variants, meaning for every 6 Funko Pops store gets, they should be getting at least 1 chase for every 6 of Triple H. So that one looks cool. Again, this is going back to one of his WrestleMania moments here. I think he looks great. I absolutely love the masked version of him, and he just looks phenomenal. So Funko did a really good job on that one. And I'm really excited. Triple H has always been one of my favorite wrestlers growing up. I've been watching wrestling probably since I was 5 years old, going back to the Von Erichs. So it's been a long time. I grew up watching it with my dad, and it's always stuck with me. It's a male soap opera, but we love it. So it's one of those things that I just, I've been following it for so long, and so many characters have come and gone, meaning they're not on television anymore, obviously, because they keep bringing in new characters and other ones retiring and stuff. So, but it's been around for a long time, and right now it's, especially the independent scene, it's really looking good. So they're doing a lot of moves in ROH. Excited about that. And excited about all the different wrestling companies right now, all the different promotions, New Japan and stuff like that. So wrestling's really taking off. I mean, it's always taken off, but I think it kind of plateaued for a while, and right now I think is the best time to be an indie wrestler. So because they get to make pretty good money, and they get to choose who they want to wrestle, where they want to wrestle, and there's a lot of promotions out there right now, a lot, and it's a great time to be a wrestler. So, but going back to these Funko Pops, I think they did a great job on the chase. So the top corner on the right hand side, that is Kurt Angle with his gold medal around his neck. I'm looking at the very first row, the far right hand side. That's Kurt Angle with his Olympic medal. He did win the gold medal in the Olympics. He actually won it. He always says it, with a broken neck. But Kurt Angle's now currently the general manager of Monday Night Raw, and so you know, he finally has his Funko Pop there, so I think that's awesome. Triple H does have an older version pop of him, but these are all the new ones that are coming out. So on the bottom, we got, I'm going to start on the bottom right with Sergeant Slaughter, and this is called 10 Hut Sergeant Slaughter. And he looks really cool there. This is one of the characters I grew up watching. And he does work for WWE backstage. I believe he still works for him backstage. But he's always one of those memorable characters that you can always remember watching his old school matches and stuff, especially versus the Iron Sheik. So, yeah, he's just awesome growing up watching him. And then you obviously Vince McMahon. He's the CEO, owner of the WWE. Those are the two pops of him on the bottom corner there. The blue one is the regular version of him in the blue suit. And we got the pink suit, which is the Chase version of him. Again, these are out in stores. I actually bought Vince McMahon, Kurt Angle, and the 2-pack today. I'm not going to show them on the video, but I did get them today. So they are available in stores, and I'm hoping to find these two Chases because they're pretty awesome, especially the Vince McMahon Chase. I think that one's just going to be a cool one to have. So this is actually Vince McMahon's first Funko Pop, so I think it's long overdue, and I think he looks great. So I'm excited to pick these up. And when I say these, I'm talking the Skull King and the two Chases here. So going on to the next one. Now that was the first 6 that have dropped. I told you there's going to be 10 releases. All of these have already dropped in June. Okay, so June's not over yet. So some stores have them right now, and some stores have not received shipment of them yet. But it's the middle of June, so we still got to wait. You know, stores can be getting these any day now. So these are available in store, all 6 of these. You just, you know, the Chases are going to be a little bit harder to find, of course, because it's a Chase. But they are available. So definitely check your stores. I picked mine up at ThinkGeek. So definitely keep checking, and you'll find some of these. So these have already been dropped. So now we're going to go to the second page. Now before I open it up, I will let you know that the top 3 are all July release dates. We got a Target exclusive, we got a Chase, and we have a regular version of this character. And then on the bottom, the 2 characters you see on the bottom of the next picture, that is a 2-pack. Okay? So let me go ahead and put that picture up on the screen so you can take a look at it. And I'm sorry, when I said in the beginning, we actually have 3 Chases, okay, all together. We actually have 2 exclusives. So here we go. So let's start with the bottom 2. That is a 2-pack. That is the Hardy Boys. And you have Jeff Hardy and Matt Hardy. So Jeff is the one on the left with the green earrings, the spacers. And then you got broken Matt Hardy on the right. Or actually, he's woken right now. He was broken and now he's woken. But you have the Hardy Boys there. Now that is a 2-pack. Again, I did pick this one up today. It is available in stores. Okay, so the 6 that we just covered and the 2-pack, which makes 7 total Funko Pops, those are all available right now. They're being released in June. So, like again, a lot of stores have already gotten them, and a lot of stores are still waiting on them, but they are coming out this month. So definitely check all the stores because none of these are exclusives. You can find these at Hot Topic, at GameStop, at ThinkGeek, Box Lunch, FYE, wherever they sell Funko Pops. You can find all 7 of the first ones we talked about. The 6 on the first one and the 2-pack. Now, as far as the top 3, those are all, except for the Chase, we have a Target exclusive, and a Walmart exclusive, and a Chase. Now, the top 3, it's all the same character. Her name is Asuka. She is from Japan, and she currently works in the WWE. And so they did 3 versions of her, which I cannot wait. These 3 are all being released in July. So if a store accidentally puts them out early, I would grab it because these are going to be hard to get. The Target exclusive we always talk about Target and how hard it is to get an exclusive at Target. It's pretty tough. So when you see Asuka, grab her. So the Target exclusive is the one on the far left on the top side. That is Asuka Unmasked, and that is a Target exclusive. And the middle one, that is the chase of Asuka, and that's her with a mask on, and then she has like a hole where her mouth is going to be in the middle of the mask, and that's the chase version of her. So the one thing I cannot tell you, but I'm pretty sure, is that since Asuka, there's only 3 versions of her, right? There's a Target exclusive, there's a Walmart exclusive on the far right. You can see that's Walmart exclusive with the green. It almost looks like green blood coming down from her eyes and her mouth, which is phenomenal. So that mask looks absolutely, I mean, just amazing. So because Walmart and because Target are the only 2 that are carrying the Asuka exclusives, I'm going to assume that the only place that you're going to be able to find a chase of Asuka besides eBay will be at Target and Walmart. Now, I could be wrong. Maybe the Asuka chase will show up at Hot Topic or show up at GameStop. I don't know. But I will assume, because there's only 3 pops of her, one of them's a chase, but so 2 regular pops of her that are exclusives, and only Walmart's carrying one and only Target's carrying one. So there's not just a regular, Funko Pop of her that's not an exclusive. So with that being said, I think the chances of you getting a chase from her are going to be limited to only Target and Walmart. I could be wrong, but I'm going to assume that since both Funko Pops are exclusives to 2 different stores. So with the 3 Asukas on top, the Target exclusive, the Chase, and the Walmart, that makes 10 new Funko Pops that are being released for the WWE. Now again, 7 of them have already been released in June, and these 3 top Asuka ones are being released in July. So July 1st, start checking out Target and Walmart, and keep looking until you find them. And hopefully you get your hands on the Chase, because I'm sure Walmart and Target both will carry Chases. And in case some of you have never found a Chase at either store, I will tell you personally, I have found several Chases at Target, and I found a few Chases at Walmart as well. So I have personally found Chases at both stores before in the past. So they do carry Chases, they will have Chases. So, and a lot of the times, there's one of those things where, on the top of each Funko Pop box, you get to see the character's head, okay? So, for example, I will go ahead and this is just an example, so I'll go ahead and take off the picture now. Alright, hey everybody, back. So, this is just an example. So on the top of the box, you see Porg, right? So this is Porg from The Last Jedi. I should know that without having to look. So that's Porg, right? So what you got to understand is you'll see Porg, you'll see, at stores, you'll see the top of the box, especially if they're stacked on top of each other, or maybe they're just, stacked in rows, and you'll see a bunch of Porgs. So if you see a bunch of Asukas, make sure you pull each and every one of them out, because you could find a chase. So this is a Porg Hot Topic flocked chase. Okay? So I would not have found this chase unless I went through all of the Porgs. So nothing on here says exclusive, nothing on here says chase. So the point is that when you go to a store, especially Target and Walmart, they don't double them up. Some Target might, but Walmart doesn't double them up that much, because Walmart doesn't carry a bunch of Funko Pops. Target carries more than Walmart does. So the point is that you're going to see a bunch of faces of Asuka, but you got to go through each one. Even if if you're at Target, then you already know each Asuka is a Target exclusive automatically, because they're not making any version of her that's regular, right? So with that being said, you want to look through. Don't assume all of them are Target exclusives. Go through them all, because you're probably going to find a chase. Especially if you see, remember, I think Asuka might be a 1 in 6. So if you see, let's say you see 6 or 7 Asukas, the chance of you getting a chase is pretty good. So just go through the boxes. If you're at Walmart and you see the top of whatever Asuka looks like, like the Porg, whatever Asuka's top of her box looks like, don't assume that they're all Walmart exclusives. They are all going to be Walmart exclusives, yes, but there could be a chase in there. So definitely go through each one and check that out. So that's just a tip. A lot of collectors already know that, but if you're a beginning collector, never assume that you're going to see that. A great example was I was at Target and I was looking for the movie Bright that came on Netflix with Will Smith, and he's got an org that's a police officer with him, right? So I think his name is Daryl in the movie. So Target sells the regular version of him. So I was like, I'm not really interested in the regular version of him because I know there's a chase of him, but I definitely would like to get a chase. So I saw a couple of him, the top of the box, and guess what? 3 deep, I found a chase. I actually found a chase at Target, and I could have just said, no, I'm not interested in his character. I don't want the regular version, so I'm not even going to bother looking. Target doesn't carry chases. Well, yeah, they do. So I found several chases at Target before. So just giving some advice to any of you new collectors out there watching. Always go through the boxes and double check, because you'll be pleasantly surprised when you see a chase in there. So these are the 10 Funko Pops that are being released by WWE. I am wearing my Burn It Down Seth Rollins t-shirt. So, love Seth Rollins, love the Shield. I miss them. I wish they were back together, but I love Seth Rollins. He's an awesome wrestler, one of my favorite right now in WWE. Absolutely phenomenal character and a great, great wrestler. He's not a sports entertainer. He's a wrestler. So, with that being said, thank you for joining me today. Thanks for checking out these 10 Funko Pops that are going to be released. 7 of them already released, and all 3 of the Asukas will be released in July. So definitely check your stores for those. Definitely check out Walmart and Target for those Asuka exclusives, and definitely try to get your hands on one of them chases. So that's all I have for you guys today. Thank you so much for joining me. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe to the channel. And if you liked the video, hit that thumbs up. I really appreciate it. Guys, take care. Have a good one. Be nice to one another. Have a great day.